Here is another color work project for you guys. Let me know how you guys are liking this crochet style in the comments below, because I'm thinking of incorporating it into the patterns more. But getting back to this video, I'll post this pattern and you guys can take a screenshot if you want to do the same pattern, or you're always welcome to take inspiration from this one and make one all your own. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. So to get this bucket bag started, we're going to grab our category 3 yarn and make a magic circle. So from here, we're going to grab our pointer finger and our middle finger, wrap our yarn twice around our fingers, pinch it with our thumb and our ring finger, take our 3.5 millimeter hook, go ahead and insert that underneath the 2 pieces of yarn that's on your fingers, and pull that underneath. And then from here, we're going to pinch everything that's on the hook, and then we're going to hold our yarn just like normal. Then we're going to chain up 2 to secure. And once we have our 2, we're going to prepare for a half double crochet into the middle of the loop. And we're going to do that until we have a total of 10 half double crochet. And I am using a 3.5 millimeter hook instead of a 4 millimeter hook for the category 3 yarn. But I'm only going to be using this for the base of the bag because I want it to be a little bit more sturdy and not have bigger gaps. But you guys can obviously use whatever hook you'd like. Once we have our 10 half double crochet, we're going to take the tail and give that a little tug so that the middle of the circle closes. Then we're going to insert our hook into this first loop that we made with a slip stitch. And this is our first round. And from here, we're going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. Prepare for a double crochet and double crochet into the same loop that we're in. And from here, we're going to start doing increases into every loop. So we're going to be putting 2 double crochet into every loop that we have all the way around. And once we've double crocheted all the way around, we're going to count up 3 loops, insert our hook into that 3rd loop, and connect it with a slip stitch. And from here, we're going to keep doing more rows of increases until we get a big circle or until we have 100 of these loops. So I'll just show you guys how to increase from here. We're going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. Prepare for a double crochet. Put 1 double crochet into the same loop that we're in. And from here, we're going to be increasing in every other loop. So we're going to prepare for a double crochet, put 1 double crochet into the next loop, prepare for a double crochet, and put 2 double crochet into the loop after that. Then once we're done with this row, we should have 30. Then once we're done, we're going to connect with a slip stitch, chain up 3, and then we're going to be increasing in every other 3rd loop. But I'll show you how to do that once when we get there. And this is what it looks like once we have our 3rd round finished and we've already slip stitched to close it off. And from here, like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to do the 4th one, and then I'll let you go from there. But we're going to chain up 3, prepare for a double crochet into the same loop that we're in. And if you look at our last loop, what we were doing was an increase, 1 double crochet, and then another increase. But for this one, we're going to be doing 1 double crochet into the next 2 loops, increase into the 3rd. So 1 double crochet into the next loop, 1 more into the loop after that, and then we're going to do an increase into the 3rd loop. And then we're going to keep doing this all the way around, and then we're going to keep expanding, and it should go up in increments of 10. And once we have 10 of these rounds, we should have 100, which is exactly what we want. So this is what we got. We have 10 rounds, and once when you count all the loops around, we should have 100, which is perfect. And from here, we're just going to do 1 row of double crochet in the back loops going all the way around. And this is going to be where the bag builds up. So from here, go ahead and chain up 3. Oh yeah, I also switched out to my 4 millimeter hook instead of using my 3.5 millimeter hook. But you guys can switch out, not switch out, do whatever you want. But either way, we chained up 3. This counts as a double crochet. Prepare for a double crochet. And we're going to double crochet going into the back loops only. So I already did one. I'm going to show you guys how to do another one. We're going to prepare for a double crochet, and instead of inserting our hook through both loops like we typically do, we're just going to go in through the back loops with a double crochet. And we're going to do this all the way around. Once we make our way around, we're going to connect with a slip stitch. And once we're done with our first row of just regular double crochet into the back loops only, this is what we should have. And from here, this is where the fun starts. You guys can't see, but I'm actually cringing because I have a love-hate relationship with this next part, but it's okay. We'll get through it together. But from here, we're going to chain up 3, prepare for a double crochet, and we're going to start off doing a double crochet into the next loop, but we're not going to finish it. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then before we finish it, we're going to introduce our next color. And then from here, we're just going to slide it onto the hook, and then we're going to pull that through. And the reason why we're doing it this way is because if we just cut and tie any regular way, then 1, it's going to be a lot of cutting and tying, which is a pain in the butt. And then 2, if we do it this way, then our lines will be a lot cleaner because then we won't have extra whites intertwined with our other colors. But from here, we're going to leave our white yarn because we will be working with that. So we're just going to hide that in while we go. But we're going to prepare for a double crochet, insert our hook into the next loop. And then from here, our next double crochet is going to be a white. So we aren't going to finish off this double crochet with the same color. So we're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then anytime you want to switch colors, you're going to end with the color that you want to start the next loop with. And then from here, if you're following my pattern, we're going to be doing 5 of these orange double crochets. So we're just going to do that. And we're going to do that while hiding in our first color in between where we go. So how we do that is prepare for a double crochet, insert our hook. And then from here, as you can see, we have our tail and we do have our base color, and we're just going to hide it as we go. So we're going to yarn over, pull through, making sure that this is right where the loops are. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then as you can see, we don't have any stragglers. These are in the middle. And then we're going to continue doing this pattern. So I'm going to do 3 more double crochet, but not finishing off the 5th double crochet because we do need to switch out colors. So we have our almost 5 double crochet, and we just have 1 more yarn over to do, but we do need to switch out our colors. So we're going to grab the next color that we need. Mine's going to be my white, and we're just going to finish off this double crochet with our next color. And then from here, we have 1 white double crochet, but then our next one is going to be a blue. So we'll introduce that in a second, but we're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And from here, we're going to grab our next color, pull that over, slide that onto our hook, and pull through. And then this is how we introduce our next color. And from here, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the next loop, and then the loop after, we're switching colors again. So we're going to finish this double crochet off with the white color. Pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're going to finish this off with this color. And from here, we are going to continue doing the pattern that I have for you guys. And this is completely customizable. Y'all just need some grid paper and some marker and just kind of have at it. But I'm going to keep doing this until I reach the end while switching out my colors just like how I showed you. And then I'll just very vaguely show you guys how to do the rest because it's all pretty much the same thing. You just got to follow the pattern. Okie dokie. So after our first row where we introduced our color, we're going to keep doing the same thing, and I'm just going to very quickly run through this with you guys again because I'm sure that you guys can read a color pattern. I mean, if it gets confusing, I completely understand because I was confused doing my own pattern just now, and if you have any questions, you can definitely leave those in the comments. But to start our second row, what we're going to do is chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. We're going to prepare for a double crochet, and if we're watching the pattern, then our orange piece is going to start decreasing. So we're going to insert our hook into the first loop with a double crochet, and then we're going to go into the first orange with a partial double crochet, and then we're going to finish this off with the orange. Good Lord. Oh yeah, don't get this tangled because this will not be good if you tangle it. But yeah, so from here we're going to prepare for a double crochet. Then we're going to be double crocheting into the next 2 loops with our orange color while hiding these 2 guys while we're working so that we don't need to cut and tie, figure all that out later. And then from here we're going to finish off with the white because our next crochet will be white. So we're going to yarn over, pull through with the white, and then double crochet into the next loop with a white. So basically, whatever your next color is going to be, you're going to finish off your current stitch with that second color. So for example, this, I had an orange, but the next double crochet that we were doing is going to be a white. So I finished it off with a white so that the next stitch that we do is white. And this also works with single crochets, half double crochets, double crochets, whatever you guys want, just whatever the last 2 loops are, whatever you got to finish with, you're going to finish with the next color. I hope that makes sense. But either way, this is where I'm going to end. You guys can definitely screenshot the pattern that I've drawn out or do your own. Do whatever you guys want to do, but I'll meet you once when we have the majority of this done so that I can show you guys how to do the rest. And this is my bag once when I'm done with my design that I had drawn out for you guys. And just to let you guys know, from top to bottom, I have a total of 8 inches. And from here, the next thing that we have to do is do our strap. So I'm actually going to combine all the colors that I have, and I'm going to be switching out to a 5mm hook. But from here, we're going to make a slip knot, but I'm going to leave a nice long tail so that it can hang out on the side. So we're going to make a slip knot, and then we're just going to fold our bag in half. I like to fold it so that the seam is on one side so that this can be hidden once when it's all folded in. But from here, we're just going to insert our hook into one side. Grab our yarn, pull that through. Then we're going to pull that through the loop that's on our hook, chain up 1 to secure. And then once we have that, the only thing that we have to do is make a chain that can wrap around as long as you want, but my chain's going to be 45 inches, and I'll show you how to connect it to the other side once when we get there. And once when we have our chain for the strap, we just need to connect it to the other side. So go ahead and insert your hook into the opposite side that we were just in. Into yarn over, pull through 2. And from here, we're going to chain up 1 to secure and pull a nice long tail so that we have those little tassels. And the next thing that we have to do is make a strap for the drawstring. And I'm going to do the same thing, so I'm going to grab all of my colors and just make a regular chain that can wrap around my entire bag, and mine's going to be 27 inches. And once we have our chain, we're going to attach it to our bag so that we can use it as a drawstring. And there's 2 ways that we can do it. We can do it the traditional way, which is just inserting it onto our hook or our needle, whatever tool you have, and just weaving it in and out of one row. But I actually want to do it this way, where we fold it over. Doing it either way would be really cute, but this way it gives it a little bit of a different effect. So from here, we just are going to lay our work down flat. Then we're going to take in our corners right where our straps are, and we're just going to pinch that in and then fold this over. And then once we have this, we can adjust, making sure that we have a similar amount on both sides. And then once we have this, we can now insert our drawstring. So I'm going to go into the first double crochet row that I have from the top. Then I'm just going to pick a loop, it doesn't matter which one, insert it through here, and then we also have these other layers to insert it through. We're just going to make sure that it's going in through the same row, but we're just going to go straight through. And then from here we're going to pull this through. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And that is it. The last thing that we have to do is just weave in our ends. This is our bag after weaving in the ends. I drew out, no joke, 6 different patterns for this bag, and I still ended up doing a different pattern as I made it. But that's the beauty of doing color work on something so simple. And if you like this piece or any other piece on the channel, give it a thumbs up. It's right beneath the video. It lets YouTube and I know that you're enjoying the videos, and it goes a long way to help the channel grow and gain traction. But if you didn't like it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs down and leave a comment letting me know why you didn't like it. Or if you just have some questions, requests, or if you just want to say hi. I usually reply pretty quick. If you love it, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's right beneath the video. It'll let you know when a new video is uploaded to the channel, get you a bit more priority for requests, and it goes a long way with helping the channel grow so I can keep making great videos for you guys. Links to the yarn and hooks will be in the description if you guys want to buy something that also goes to helping out the channel. And Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest links are down there too. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.